Hi grade 9s, this will be my last video for assignment number 1. So this is Scatterplot lesson number 8. Today we're going to talk about something called first differences, so we can tell whether our scatterplot will be linear or if it will not be linear. So first differences is a word that you need to know. It's one of those math words that no matter what your first language is, first differences is an English word that you need to understand. So that's going to be the goal of this lesson today. And we're going to look at a question from assignment number 1 about altitude and air pressure. I'll show you that question right now. So I've copied the table from the assignment onto my table, and I want to show you what it means by first differences. So the word first differences is the third column in my table. And to find the first difference, you've actually already done this before. First difference is definitely related to rate of change. What you need to do is you need to subtract. You need to go 12.8 minus 13.3, and you need to do 12.3 minus 12.8 and 11.8 minus 12.3. And when I do that, each time I get negative 0.5. Negative 0.5, negative 0.5. We've seen that before. And we know that when we subtract and we get the same number, we know that the graph will be linear. So first difference just means the same thing we've been doing since the start of the semester, when we subtract the y's to determine if it's jumping the same way. And we know if it jumps the same way all the time, then it's going to be linear. So we've looked at the table and we've seen that it should be linear because the first differences are all the same. So I'm going to graph it now. We can see that altitude, the first column goes on the bottom, and air pressure, the second column, goes vertically, goes up and down. And instead of graphing it on my kitchen table, I'm going to graph it on Desmos. And when I graph it on Desmos, I see that it appears that it actually is linear. So I'm just going to confirm it's linear by creating the line of best fit like I've done in the past, y1 squiggly mx1 plus b. I'm going to do that with Desmos, and I'm going to make sure that the line of best fit goes through all the points. If it does go through all the points, then it is linear, and our table of values and our first differences were right. This is a linear relationship. So as you can see from the Desmos that we've used and the line of best fit, the line of best fit goes through all 4 of the points. And we knew that was going to be true because when we calculated the first differences, that means when we subtract the second column, all the first differences were negative 0.5, negative 0.5, negative 0.5. So that's why my line of best fit actually goes through all of the points on my scatter plot. That's my last video for assignment number 1. If you have any questions, please send them my way and I'll be happy to answer them.